If you're a landlord and you own rental property, you might be thinking, how do I protect my personal assets if I'm sued as a landlord? Hi, my name's Edmund.
I'm Jennifer.
I'm Cindy.
We're the attorneys here at Amity Law Group. As a law firm, we're known for helping families and business owners as well as landlords protect their assets from creditors as well as probate court. And today's episode, we wanted to touch base and show you how you can protect your personal assets from being taken away if you're being sued as a landlord. So Jennifer, do you want to start us off?
Sure. So a lot of times, clients come in and they'll say, hey, I own these rental properties. I have multiple tenants, but then I also run a business and I have all these other things going on in my life. And so first and foremost, we would really assess the risk factor of this individual. What type of risks are involved, how high they are. And then based on that, we would recommend, perhaps kind of diversify these risks out by maybe, putting some of the rental properties into one basket and then the rest into other baskets. So you kind of make sure that everything is kind of spread out. So any risks that are involved, you will minimize that. And so one thing that we do recommend is perhaps looking into establishing an LLC for certain rental properties. And maybe Cindy can go into a little bit more detail as to how that is done.
Sure. So to establish an LLC, it's basically incorporating an entity. And we could do that. We could help you do that. There are a lot of resources online on how to incorporate into an LLC. The thing that you do have to keep in mind when it is established is that it is a separate entity. So in order to continue to enjoy the benefits of an LLC, you want to make sure that you respect the LLC identity. And in order to do so, you need to make sure that you got your corporate documents in order and that you're treating the LLC assets separate from your own.
And I think essentially, once the LLC is established and you're going through the formation of this and it's formed, then we would look into what to put into the LLC. So maybe if you have rental property, apartments, single family homes, even commercial properties, whatever it is, we would look into more detail, customize it for you, and have this discussion. But once we do finalize it, we'll transfer this property into the name of the LLC. And so in effect, now the landlord is the LLC. So if the tenant has an issue, they'll need to contact the LLC. If the tenant has a dispute, then they'll sue the LLC. So they won't necessarily sue you as an individual.
Yeah, and then the other thing that we may advise is umbrella insurance. So everyone knows about insurance, but what is umbrella insurance? Edmund?
So umbrella insurance gives you total protection, basically. It really allows you to protect your assets at a higher amount. So for example, sometimes people buy insurance for $100,000, right? They're like, oh, I'm covered. But let's say a tenant falls and breaks their neck because of some negligence on your part or on your manager's part, then you'd want umbrella coverage to be more than that, $1 million, $2 million, and have even more protection to be on top of your insurance. And so those are some of the advantages of having more insurance than what you think is necessary. And you should definitely talk to an attorney to figure out how much insurance you need based on the current assets that you own, so you can make your best judgment as to how much insurance to get. But none of these like legal tools or insurance should excuse you from just being a good landlord.
Yeah.
Right. At the end of the day, treat your tenants with respect and do everything by the books.
Be a good landlord, don't be a slumlord.
Yeah, slumlord, yep. Don't pull a Donald Sterling. All right, I think that's it for this video. If you have any questions about any landlord-tenant issues, give us a call. We do offer free consultations. And we'll see you in the next video.